And they're coordinating. We saw that in the LPR, that both these cars are following and coordinating. Again, showing advanced planning. But when they get here, we see this real-time demonstration of premeditation on the part of
they plan to kill him. Let's talk about it.
I'm going to come back to that. Not too long after that,
they planned on killing Julio Foolio. It was all a plot. They know what they was doing.
Searching and trying to find Charles Jones' Airbnb and trying to get an address for where he may be. Utilizing the description that he
this dude over here look heavily medicated and he's still talking to his lawyer. What is going on?
This message on
y'all need to consult our client not to say a word.
Man, you know, I went myself. If I could, I would have had it so.
Stop speaking.
Somebody can get it from them. Get the B&B for me, gang. They're all trying to find the Airbnb. And then, after the run to the McDonald's, to get provisions.
Isaiah Chance, your girl got off. Look.
Surveillance team, and they all have a dinner, late night dinner to make
he just like, yo, my girl ain't, yo, your girl about to be getting power drive, bro. Slam through the bag. Hang, hang, hang. Like, they about to be slamming your girl, bro.
They've already gone down to teasers. They've already cased teasers. They've already checked it out to get the lay of the land.
Somebody said Sean ain't had nothing to do with that.
Mr. Chance is not using his phone because he's going to use his girlfriend's phone. He doesn't want to use his phone. He doesn't want to be tracked, and he doesn't want to be connected.
So homegirl is in it off the bat.
Mr. Gathright stores this Andrew's phone's information.
Yo, this is fucking crazy, man.
They start.
This is fucking crazy, man. The fuck y'all wanted to go kill that nigga Julio for what?
Coordinating. We see the coordination. We see Mr. Chance and his contributions starting here.
Let's talk about it, man.
Pursuit and the stalking and the hunting of Charles Jones. He's got Charles Jones and his friends as they're at teasers. Still communicating. Now they're trying to get Gathright to pick up his phone. Maybe trying to FaceTime him, which we learned in the evidence is not collected in CDRs, call detail records. And they're telling him, pick up your effing phone. More coordination.
This is crazy. This dude right here looks heavily medicated. Like,
and now he and his entourage
put it in the chat.
Truth 18.
Put it in the chat. I'm waiting for y'all to flood the chat.
From there, we know from the, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to specific.
Know what you did?
That's Mr. Gathright driving that Impala. And you remember.
You driving the Impala by the telly, homie?
He never would have been able to find that Impala. If Mr. Chance and Miss Andrews had to follow the victims, stay just far enough behind, and tailing them so they weren't detected, but able to see where they were going and reload that. Because Mr. Gathright coordinating with his co-conspirator in this extremely premeditated
Gathright, like every time yo, I'm gonna give it a buck. Every time they say homie name, I'm just like, yo.
When Mr. Gathright was nowhere to be seen. Mr. Gathright immediately navigates that Impala around north end of that hotel, passing all of those cars in that parking lot. Passing all of the filled parking spots around the north through that complex, around Holiday, back around to the west side. Now what we see in these photographs is Mr. Gathright navigating that car and making sure to do a three-point turn so he doesn't reveal their presence in this car that they have hidden. Now, if you go back to Truth 18, which I kind of skipped over, you remember Mr. Chance, the surveillance team. He gets out with Miss Andrews because they're just a young couple, and they can get closer and make closer observation and give that intelligence to the strike team, the hit team, the assault team. Mr. Gathrigh's driving the Impala. He parks across the street, or parks, I'm sorry, right next to the strip mall where Truth 18 is. But as they're getting ready to leave, and they're getting information that he must have been receiving, Mr. Gathright repositions across the street and pulls up to that stop sign. And one thing you may have seen in the evidence, he stops and then he creeps forward so that he can see around that corner and see the entourage and see the victim's car. You heard Detective Ramos.
How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about it?
Did this incredible job.
This boy about to get sentenced, man.
True encyclopedia of this case. Tell me.
Yeah.
It is his
I don't know why they wanted to kill Julio, but we finna find out.
But he gets there, and he's also now part of the surveillance. And he's staging, waiting.
Toxic 187. What's the word, man? Nah? What's the word, man? Boy?
He is taking the precautions. He gets down, and then he turns the car around.
Nah, we getting the real because they got caught slipping, so we got to talk about it, man. Send people to the chat. Like, I'm never gonna start flooding late, but we on this bitch. We talking about this shit right now.
And then you have to
it's day 4 of this shit.
There's no way they were driving around Tampa in June with hoodies and masks over their face.
It's crazy, man. I'm just getting the details right now, like how everybody getting the detail. I mean, I knew about the shit, but like,
so they had to kid
I didn't think it was this deep.
Pull these masks or gaiters or whatever they were using to cover their face.
But he looked heavily medicated. I keep saying that, like, yo, eyes all droopy.
Now he's handling it and
like,
running, and they're acting as
it don't make no sense.
These 3 individuals that are the assaulters.
You too, like.
And as I said, Rashad Murphy, or David
homie had the joint, like,
ski mask on with
they was clowning him in the interrogation room like your ass crack out.
300 blackout, crouched down, making himself unobtrusive, trying to
this
make
is
sure
crazy, man. Hey,
yo! Because this was all predicated and designed around an ambush.
Isaiah Chance was the driver.
The state telling you in opening statements that they brought fire supremacy. That was part of the plan. That was part of this, to bring overwhelming fire.
Somebody said they was playing Call of Duty TDM in the chat.
Not this time. Not this time. They were going to take him. He was not going back to Jacksonville. He was going to stay here in Tampa. So if they bring 3 shooters with high-powered rifles and all of this firepower, in a few minutes I'm going to talk to you about another aggravating factor that deals with that. But I will say it again. That firepower was brought for a specific purpose, to make sure he didn't escape, and anyone else that got shot, it didn't matter to anyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. WTF,
no
man.
hesitation that they were sitting in front of a hotel with a packed parking lot.
They really didn't care about nobody's lives, man. Like, they just...
So now we're up to the point where they're going to commit this assault. And I want each of you to consider this evidence. And I don't want to belabor the point.
Them boys came straight GTA. Like,
but the law speaks to that reflection element, and that's something you need to take into account. As I said, it's decision making, it's problem solving. And you think about all of the decisions and the problems.
It says Sean was the ringleader.
Mr. Gathwright's use of the Airbnb app and the VRBO app and that search alone, that alone, I'm going to come back to that in a few minutes. That sitting by itself is a
I don't know what you said, bro.
load of decision and problem solving.
Over here tuning into the
But think of all the decisions they had to make. Mr. Murphy had to try to coordinate Mr. Rashad Murphy to get that cruise. He had to talk to his sister, brothers, and he coordinate with her. Because someone had to go get the car. Either he had to go pick it up.
Oh, Toxic, you gotta listen to what they saying.
Every one of these steps required multiple smaller steps and multiple decisions and problem solving. Well, can you drop it off? We'll drive you back. Or can I pick it up from you? And then he's
got caught slipping for real.
And we know he's driving it when he goes to the Walmart and and someone there is driving it, and they come and pick him up when he comes out of the Walmart the night before. That alone just shows another example of the problem solving, the decision making, and then the back and forth with Airbnb and booking the Airbnb and finding an Airbnb that just happens to be 2 miles from Teasers and ends up being almost a mile and a third, just over a mile from the murder scene. But in that same area right there around Busch Gardens.
Somebody saying Sean Bullets is the one that killed Foolio.
So now we have our assaulters. These 3 defendants, the 2 Murphys and Mr. Gathright. And I kind of want to walk through this with you, and I may have to use this laptop here to do it.
I ain't gonna lie, he cooking though. He cooking.
I want you to look at where Mr. Murphy's rounds are hitting. They're hitting